Good morning, guys. So breakfast today is going to be a Southwest egg scramble. So I just took 2 eggs for 0 smart points and scrambled them up, added in some no salt added black beans that I had rinsed and drained. I have some pico de gallo, cilantro, and then 1 ounce of the Trader Joe's fat-free feta cheese. So this is 0 smart points and it looks yummy. Then I have a boiled grapefruit here, also for 0 smart points. I just have 1 packet of Truvia on there and then 1 teaspoon of unsweetened coconut. So here is a 0 point breakfast. Okay, for lunch today I am taking an avocado egg wrap. So the way I made my egg salad was I took 2 hard-boiled eggs, chopped them up. I added in 3 points worth of avocado, so I think it was like 60 grams. It was 1 whole small avocado and it was 60 grams. Added that in there with a little bit of red pepper flakes, a little bit of onion salt, and also some Greek yogurt. So the avocado egg salad is only 3 points just for the avocado. I used one of the flat out multi-grain wraps for 2 smart points. So this salad, this right here is 5 smart points. Now this is a fun little treat that I created last night. In here is some plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I added 1 teaspoon of this Jello cheesecake, which I'm thinking is 0 smart points. I was doing a lot of research last night trying to figure out how many tablespoons were in one of these, and what I found was 4 tablespoons. And then from what I could figure out, a teaspoon of this is 0 smart points. So let me know if you know anything different on this. This is the sugar-free cheesecake Jello, so I put 1 teaspoon of that in here, and then I did a squirt of this. This is the Mio Energy Iced Mocha Java. Normally you put this like in milk, almond milk, water, but I thought, how would it be in here? So I tasted it last night after I made this little concoction, and oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. You probably could add more of this to get more of a cheesecake flavor, but actually 1 teaspoon was, and it really thickened this up. It was really strange as I was stirring in the Jello. Well, I guess not, because this thickens up milk. So anyway, be creative with your Greek yogurt. This is what I was talking about yesterday. Do things like this. So I'm going to be having this more often. So I'm going to have this with my sandwich. And then for snacks today, again, just a bunch of vegetables. I'm staying away from that buffet table I did yesterday. I will stay away from it again today. I have carrots, celery, and bell pepper, 2 mandarins, a banana, and this is 2 tablespoons of roasted red pepper hummus for 2 smart points. Okay, so outfit of the day today, I have my black and it's kind of this color, polka dotted cardigan, and this is just a tank. Then I have my black jeans and my black boots. So this is my outfit of the day. Hi guys. So I thought that I would do a couple questions before I left for work. My son is unfortunately not feeling well, so he is going to stay home from school. So I don't have to leave quite as early. So I am going to answer the last few questions that I had on my last few videos. Pam M asked, is there anything you do just for yourself to achieve balance and sanity? And I already kind of answered this in one of my other ones. And I'm going to talk about balance on Thursday. I'm going to talk about balancing my work and my life and YouTube. So I will answer more of that. As far as what I do for myself, I really, YouTube is kind of one of my things that I like to do, and I like to be real creative when it comes to that and coming up with ideas and the editing when I have time. I also like to make lists. It's really weird, I know. Lists kind of relax me. I think it's because it puts me kind of in an organized place, and I also like to read. Betty O. Oh, Betty has been around for a very long time. My question is, when you are feeling stressed, do you ever stress eat? Has it ever been a problem for you? How do you conquer it? Yes, I do. It depends on the kind of stress that it is, though. If I'm really mad about something, I tend to not go to food. I actually, if I'm at home, I will clean. I will clean like crazy. Or even at work, I'll just like organize things and I'll get like a lot done. When I'm mad, I get a lot done. It's really weird. It's like it puts me into this weird like focus thing. When I'm sad, or I feel like my feelings are hurt, or I'm just kind of depressed, then yes, I turn to food. And I don't know how to conquer it. Honestly, I haven't been able to. It's yeah, any ideas any of you can give me? I mean, it's the only advice I can give is to not put yourself in a situation where there's food around. So try not to keep snacks in your house that are not healthy, which is hard for me because of the, you know, my family and things that they like to keep in the house. So it is kind of hard for me. At work it's easier because unless it's one of those days that things are, you know, so that's what I'm trying this week to stay, you know, really calm and positive and relaxed, because we do have so much temptation there that it'd be really easy for me just to go grab a cookie and be like, you know what, forget it, whatever, next week's a new week, and I don't want to be that way. Where did you get your cute essential oil plug at and your oil? The oils I use, which I've showed these before, are the Eden's Garden. How I found these, or Garden, yeah, Eden's Garden, hopefully that focuses. I found these through my coworker, the one that I was telling you guys about, who goes to a naturopath, and her naturopath is the one that told her about those oils, because she really believes in holistic like medicines and eating and all that kind of stuff. So she's the one that told me about them, and they are very, very affordable. I mean, very affordable, and they are pure oils. And I figured since they were recommended by her naturopath, then they must be pretty good. So that's where I got those. And one thing I like about their website, if you order them from their website, no matter if you order 1 bottle, 5 bottles, 10 bottles, it's free shipping, and they're fast shipping too. No matter what it says in there, how long it's going to take, it's a lot faster than what it says. Maybe not this time of year because of the holidays. The diffuser I got at Walmart. They were having a deal where it came with the diffuser and like 3 or 4 oils, but the oils that it came with are mixed with other things, so they're not just pure oils. So you have to be careful with that with essential oils. I am not an expert by no means. I have been just trying to dabble in it and trying to learn more about it. Kenny Nelson asked, how did you and your husband meet? I'll answer that one in a second because it's a little bit longer one, so we'll see how much time I have. I may have to answer that one later. The story of Aubrey asks, my question for you is, do you recommend anyone starting a YouTube channel for Weight Watchers? I've watched so many of you wonderful ladies. I'm thinking about starting one next month. My question is, how do you deal with negativity? I do recommend you, yes, because it really helps for your accountability for yourself, and then you get the support from all of you wonderful people, and the other YouTubers are really, really kind and really bring you into the fold, and it's just such a supportive community. So she asked, how do I deal with negativity? It is hard. You have to kind of build up this wall, which is still hard for me. I can't tell you guys that the comments that I get that are negative don't hurt me, because they do. It's just one of those things, but I've learned to just block and delete and not give into it, and and I don't like to keep it on there because I want my channel in a whole to be positive. And so by those people leaving those negative comments, other people get wrapped into those comments trying to defend me and defend, you know, Weight Watchers, or just defend the program in general or the community. And that's what these people want, and it's better. So as soon as I see those comments come across my phone or across my computer screen, wherever I'm at, I immediately block the person and delete the comment immediately, without even having a chance to be sitting there for very long. YouTube actually has a pretty good filter when it comes to spammers, but not for, of course, negativity comments. You just have to learn to deal with it and not let it get to you. Just know that you have many, many, many more positive people who are coming on your videos than negative people. And if you feel like you have a thick skin, then do it. If you don't, then you may just, you know, kind of ease into it. And as far as just getting started, I said just do it. Just make your first video. That's how you have to do it. You just have to just do it. Don't think about it. That's what I just had to throw myself into it. And I did it with this grocery haul, which for me was the easiest way to get started. It's because it wasn't like on camera. I didn't have to, yeah, just do it. So I highly suggest, if you do, let me know and I'll subscribe to your channel. Billy M asks, what is it you like more about Weight Watchers than counting calories and using MyFitnessPal? Let me go back to that in a second, because the next one is a pretty easy question. Mimi G, who has been around for a very long time too, has your youngest son made a college decision? Yes, he has. He will be going to our local community college for about a year to a year and a half, depending on how many credits he graduates with from high school. He's doing dual credits right now. He's going to community college at the same time as going to high school, and he should be graduating, we're thinking, with almost a full entire year of credits in just certain like core classes. And then once he gets his AAOT at the community college, which is normally a 2-year degree, he's going to transfer to Oregon State University, where he's going to study psychology. She also asked, are you and your hub still moving south to Texas when he goes to college? We're still talking about it. I really want to go. Sometimes he says he wants to go, sometimes he doesn't. It just really depends on, I guess, where we're at in the moment and where the kids are at and how they feel about it. We've kind of talked about it as a family. My youngest, he probably will not end up staying in Oregon once he is done with his degree. He's looking at grad schools in California, and he has friends in Southern California that it sounds like that's where he wants to be. So, you know, he really is good about having a plan, and that seems to be his plan. So we're just gonna have to see where everybody's at that time. My older boys, it's hard to tell. Well, they'll end up, my oldest especially, because ever since he graduated with his software engineering degree, he has talked about, you know, he could really go anywhere to work. And so it's just, you know, once the kids are older and they've grown up, I would love my husband to be closer to his family, because he's been away from them for so long. And he has grandkids. He has one granddaughter, and then he has one on the way. And I would just like him to be closer to them and be able to see them. So, yeah, so I will definitely let you guys know as time goes on. Will you continue your channel the way it is with the new program? She says she loves all the grocery hauls, meal planning. Yes, I plan on it. Right now, things are just a little bit different because of Vlogmas. I'm just trying to mix things up, trying to add more things in. But definitely things are not going to change at all. I will always do grocery hauls, always do meal planning, always do meal prepping. And definitely over the next couple weeks when I'm off of work, I'm going to come up with some new things for the new year like I try to do. And yeah, so everything is going to be the same. Always what I eat videos. I'm going to try to do more cooking videos. I'm going to just have to try to figure out how to squeeze it all in. So I am going to go at 6:54, so I do need to get going. I will come back and answer Billy's question about the Weight Watchers and MyFitnessPal, and then Katie's question about my husband and myself. I will answer that at lunchtime. So I will see you all then. Bye, guys. Hi guys, so it is lunchtime, and I had to take a little adventure. So our main post office is for like the big city, yeah, 20,000 people, but for our largest city here is downtown, in a terrible area to park and drive and everything. And they are, you know, they have boxes and all that. I need to get I have to get 2 boxes to mail my 2 older boys' stuff out to them, and I want to get a couple of their priority boxes. So everybody's like, oh, just go down to the one in the, like, it's a little community down the street from our work. Well, I couldn't. It took me forever to find it because I passed. I thought I passed it, and so I turned back around and realized I didn't pass it. So I finally made it, and they're closed from 12 to 12:30 for lunch. So, and all of the boxes must be in the area that's closed up. So I gotta wait now. So I'm gonna answer the 2 questions I didn't get a chance to answer this morning, and one of them being, I believe it was Billy M who asked it, and that was asking about the what I like better about Weight Watchers than counting calories in MyFitnessPal. So I think they're very similar, and I did really well counting calories and tracking on MyFitnessPal, but I feel like what I like about Weight Watchers is that it kind of guided me to choosing the foods that I choose to eat, because it gives you a guideline. Sure, you have, you know, you can set your own guidelines for the calories and macros, and I know you can do these programs that'll tell you this is how many calories you should have, and this is how many macros and all that. I know you can do these programs that can do that, and you can stay within those. But I don't know, there's just something about Weight Watchers that I feel like it really, like I said, it's really kind of guides you. It guides you because you get X amount of points, and you know that if you make healthier choices and you can have this amount of food, so you have healthier choices of eating like the fruits and vegetables versus, and you know, things with higher protein that are all 0 points versus you know, other things that'll take points. And so I'm not articulating this very well. And also another thing too, I guess, another thing along that lines is that fruits and vegetables, yes, they do contain calories, they contain carbs, they contain sugars and all that. So you do have to be careful about how many you eat, and that's what they do say in Weight Watchers. If you're consuming too many of these, you can still have a gain. Just because carrots are free, you shouldn't eat an entire pound of carrots in one sitting, because it does contain things that is going to add to weight gain. So I don't know. For me, I guess they're very similar, but I think that's why it was so easy for me to ease into Weight Watchers, because they are so similar, and I did do the counting calories and counting macros and that kind of thing beforehand. Anyway, so that is why I like it. I just like, and I feel like I said, it steers you towards making healthier choices, and that is what overall I want to do, is be a healthier me. And I feel like that's what it is. And it's also so much more than just food that Weight Watchers talks about. It's the whole mindset of being healthier. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to cut off really quickly because I wanted to run in there real quick because the line was getting long. So what was the second question? The second question to answer is, how did me and my husband meet? And that one's kind of a good story. So we met actually online, but it wasn't through any kind of specific site for dating. Neither one of us were looking for anything, because we both had just gotten out of long-term relationships. Well, we had, so we had just newly single, and we both met each other actually on a video game. So it's actually kind of funny, because it was a game I played all the time. It was Sims Online. I have all the Sims games. It's one of my loves, and I used to play video games all the time. I still play Sims 4 sometimes. I really like the Sims games. Anyway, he normally never played it before, and his oldest son, who I think was 19 or 20 or so at that time, I think 19 or 20 at that time, was playing it because they played a game together, and they stopped playing that game or something, and they were looking for something else to play, and his son played it, and he said, hey, you should try it. So he tried it, and I want to say it was around August or so of 2006 that we first met each other on there and talked and stuff, but it wasn't anything more than just, like you talk to everybody else on the game. And so in October of 2005, sorry, it was August 2005, then October 2005, we started talking on the phone, and in January 2006, he moved here from Oklahoma and moved in with me, and we both had said that we were not going to get married, and that we just, we both wanted to just see how things went and not worry about marriage in the way. And we ended up getting engaged in April of 2006 and married in September 2006. So it's been 11 years now. So it's actually been 12 years since we've known each other. So I feel like it's just one of those things, like I said, it wasn't a game that he played. And so the fact that he happened to be playing that game at that moment, we feel like it's kind of a sign. So I know there's a word for that. I can't remember that word, but anyway, so that's how we met. Let's see, as far today, I haven't shown you guys the food table yet. Because I haven't been back there. I'm very proud of myself for not going back there. I haven't eaten anything. have only eaten just my banana besides my breakfast. I ate my breakfast this morning, which was very good, by the way. And then I ate my banana, and I haven't had anything else yet. I haven't been hungry at all. I'm thirsty, and I am drinking up. This is my third water. So I've been drinking that, and I'm gonna head back and eat my lunch. It's 12:38 now. I don't have to be back to work till 1, but I don't have time to go anywhere else and do anything. So dinner tonight is going to be chicken ranch, crock pot chicken ranch tacos, but I'm doing tostadas is what I'm doing. I've already made those. I made those last night. I went and put them in the crock pot when I got home. That way they could just cook. And so they're ready to go, which is nice. So I just have to heat up the meat and do the taco stuff. I forgot to take the ground beef out for the family, though. I can thaw it out in the microwave. So they're gonna have just regular tacos, or they can have chicken too, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do that tonight, and then tomorrow for lunch I will have the chicken ranch tacos and a salad. So that'll be tomorrow's lunch. I really like to do that, so whenever you can do that to repurpose your dinners, then you should do so, because it really makes it really easy for lunches the next day. So that is what I'm doing, and if I do happen to eat anything else, I will let you know, but I don't have any plans to do so. I'm feeling a little bit bloated this week. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it, I know it is almost that time of the month. I think I'm supposed to start like Monday, so it could be partly that, but I don't know. I'm really curious about how this week's gonna go with my first week on the new plan, because I did have split peas this week, and I had beans today, so I'm trying to be really careful about adding in things like that are new 0-point foods that I haven't eaten a lot of anyway. So I mean, chicken and eggs I've always eaten, and I've always, you know, eaten probably about the same amount that I'm eating now, so I don't feel like I gone overboard on those, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm back at work. I am going to run in and eat and then just get back to work. It's actually been a really good day today. Things are, you know, just going just smoothly, and I'm feeling not as stressed out as I was, and that's just because I'm just trying to keep a really positive attitude. So it's working so far. So there you go. It's all in the attitude, you guys. It's all in the attitude. I'm going to go, and I will talk to you guys in the morning, unless I have anything to check in with you. I'll try to remember to take a picture of dinner. I cannot believe I forgot to take a picture of dinner last night. I take a picture of my dinner every single night, and I cannot believe I forgot last night. So you should have a picture of dinner tonight. Hopefully I don't forget. So anyway, see you guys later. Bye.